if this falls, I want one squish, Stephen. Oh, let's go. Afron, cheers for the best of the best. But mate, that is what's going in there. Oh. Now hopefully this is the one I've just watched. Hang on. Right there. There was no fucking submarine in this. Godzilla, King of Monsters, the Giant. Oh fuck my life, man. It's not even what I've just watched. Because on the back of the box, King Ghidorah has come back in metal. So, yeah. Yeah, so King Ghidorah's got a metal suit. So it definitely isn't the it's actually quite a new one, that. Yeah. It's been buried at the bottom of the video pile for ages. Okay, there's some Aztec. This is a Gbdorah, the three-headed monster. Now, as you can see, the sketchy out start of this video, it's not an outtake, it's the start of this video. I've just pulled the VHS out from the bottom of that brick pile. Now, I'm convinced that I actually do own this because the artwork, I'm sure of this, is quite iconic. Godzilla, Mothra, Gbdorah. Shoo, lost a lot of my Godzilla films over the years. Right, okay, so I've just watched that, and as I mentioned, it's quite serious at the start. It's quite grounded, except for the fact that a woman just gets up, opens up the plane and fucking flies out the plane and says, what the fuck's going on there? And shit starts raining down, and there's a meteorite, and everyone's, oh, what's that meteorite? Meanwhile, Godzilla's not been seen off after since Mothra sprayed him and he fell in the ocean. There's only one Mothra bug, and the twins return. They just like turn up like Aladdin and fucking the genie here, just like appear everywhere, just like bobbing along, like singing the little songs and floating on a fucking carpet. It's like, okay, what's going on here? And there's the threat of King Ghidorah. Now, Godzilla, King of Monsters, the new movie, borrows a little bit from this, you know. Like the fact that, you know, an alien presence, because that's what King Ghidorah is. It's an alien presence has come there, and the Earth's guardians or whatever are going to have a bit of a crack. Have a fight. So we get Rodan in this as well. So yeah, it's a bit of a surprise. Now Rodan had his own movie, which isn't in this collection. So I believe this is the first time Rodan appears. So we get a bit of Godzilla versus Rodan. We get King Ghidorah and we get Mothra. So yeah, this is like King of Monsters when I fucking totally think about it. I've just talking about that anyway. Okay. So yeah. So this is a bit batshit crazy. You've got the woman from Venus rolling around there. It's quite cool how they find Rodan in the crater. You see his little feet and he bops his head out. And it's just obviously a guy in a suit, pretty much restricted to where he wants to go. With the Blu-ray in high definition, you can see the wires holding Rodan up. Meanwhile, Mothra's just chilling. And this Ghidorah eggs pulsating. Now there's some great shots at the start. I'm sure, was this the one that looked grainy? This is probably a lot better than the last one, free projection and stuff like that. But it's very grounded. It is almost well over half the movie before Godzilla just decides to appear from the ocean, just like, oh yeah, I'm meant to be in this movie. Okay, let's go. And it fades to black. There's a lot. When the creature reveals, there's a lot of faded black when Ghidorah turns up, which is one of the most overused reveals ever. Even when the band edit, when he flames all turn into Ghidorah flying around. So yeah. It all happens on this little patch of land, like the end battle and destroy all monsters. And we get Godzilla and Rodan fighting for a bit. And at first it's alright, but then it gets a bit stupid. There's a bit where, like, Rodan looks like he's literally raping Godzilla. It's like, what the fuck? Just weird. Then he picks him up by his tail and he flies him around, and this is like Godzilla goes from being, even the suit, he's got that lanky jaw and he's quite stupid. I mean, he gets electrocuted up the bum, he's running around holding his bum. Mothra turns up, sprays Rodan. Rodan's like, what the fuck's going on here? Godzilla starts laughing and you think, the serious is just going right out the window. And then Gbdorah turns up and we have a bit of a battle, and then they all start having a fucking conversation, translated for these two little girls, and you think, what the fuck? Wow. So it's pretty baffling. This is the one, they literally fast tracks from, you know, the serious of the movie. Sorry, the carpet was there, but you know, Mothra comes flying in. Again, Godzilla, this is the baddie almost. Mothra's like the hero in this. Mothra just comes in for the crack there, and then Gbdorah turns up, the new alpha, and it's just weird. Now Gbdorah just flies off covered in cobwebs, and Mothra goes back to the island, and Godzilla and Rodan are just like, alright, okay, I'll see you later. There's a lot of actors who have been in the original movies not reprising their roles in the movies. The guy with the pirate patch doesn't have a pirate patch. The guy who becomes a general later on, he's in there. But there's a lot of sub stories going on there. The girl from Venus. There's one bit where a guy gets killed. He catches this rock and just goes flying backwards off the cliff. That's quite funny. Some of the weird stuff with Rodan and Godzilla fighting, just repeat. It's just like, wait, what's going on here? The bit where the town's evacuated is extremely funny because it's all sped up. There's a bit where a police officer is going, no, 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 no. And he turns around and goes to his commanding officer, no, 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 no. It's like, whoa, what's going on here? But it's all just sped up. Now, from when it was made, which I'm sure this was the year after, wasn't it? The year after the last one. They've just really turned on the Joel Schumacher about it. But I've never seen this one. I thought this was the one I've had on VHS, but going off the back, that's a really late addition to the collection. I just love it when they find Godzilla. I mean, that's what I'm in for next. Godzilla doing his fucking dancing in space. But this is one of the most memorable ones I've got for us. I'm actually going to probably watch that one tonight. So this was 1964. That was 93 minutes. So it was the same year as Godzilla vs. Mothra. Yeah, same actors, different roles. To say pretty much the original King of Monsters movie, really. To say it really like sets the boundaries of these creatures living in the earth and then being awakening. Could have got away with Godzilla vs. Rodan for a full movie, I think. But yeah, it's pretty weird. Now the next one's the one where, saying that, the next one's obviously going to find Godzilla in the lake and Rodan in the mountain, aren't they? And then take them off to find Gbdorah, who's fucked off to Planet X. So I guess they do kind of follow on a little bit. But yeah, it's baffling as what that other one was. Right, I'll see the outtakes. This is another one that was just been in full Japanese. Now hopefully the next one is in English, because I remember this in English. And I believe I have it on VHS, part of the Godzilla heads. Because although, yes, I'm editing and I'm watching, and there's a lot of time consumed between editing and watching stuff. It's not really hard to follow it in a foreign language, because I'm watching the monster battles, and that's what the Godzilla movie's about. And I don't take the plot too seriously. But no, like, it's been baffling to go, what the fuck is going on? It really feels stretched out, and they've had the scenes, the fighting scenes, and they're just trying to put the most outlandish story possible. So yeah, that was Godzilla. That was King Ghidorah, the three-headed monster. So yeah, you know, when I finally move next year, I've got all these VHSs to finally sort out. Like all the way there. Ooh. I'm sure I got Godzilla TV. Right, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm tired. I'm going to try and watch Invasion of the Astro Monsters. Goodbye for now.
And now, the end is here.